Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm coming through with another video, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one because I'm going to bring a lot of truth and clarity to this topic, as always. So, but also, some of you guys might also be offended. You shouldn't be. You should not be at all. But sometimes that's what the truth does. And on this channel, I'm not here to coddle you. I'm not here to people please you. I'm here to tell you the truth so you can actually grow from it and benefit from it, whether you don't like it or not, whether it hurts your soul or not. Because sometimes that's also what the truth does. It will hurt your soul a little bit. But anyways, I'm going to tell you guys exactly why the narcissist today in your life has power and leverage over you. So if you are a person that is still deeply affected by narcissistic abuse, you're still deeply affected by a past person to the point where you can't even stop thinking about them, you can't stop doing anything about them, and the truth is you're always going to think to a certain extent of what happened to you in the past, but there's a point where you get over it. There's a point where that person no longer has power over you. You probably had power over them because you overcame it. They probably came back to you, you rejected them, there's your power back right there. But if you're still in that kind of stuck position where the narcissist does have power over you because you're affected, they're not. They're probably walking away laughing, you're probably just crying or whatever you're doing. You're still affected over what they've done. I'm here to tell you that you're not as strong as you think you are, and that is why they have power over you still. And if you want to gain your power back, you must become strong within yourself. It has nothing to do with dating somebody else to get back at them. It has nothing to do with getting back with them to gain your power back. It has everything to do with yourself. It has everything to do with self-improving yourself. That is the only way you can actually gain true power and never giving it away again. Unless you know for a fact it is your forever person and you guys are vulnerable to each other, which that is a healthy bond. But narcissists like to take you and not give themselves to you. They like to gain all the power and control over you. They want you vulnerable while they may pretend to be vulnerable, but they're not. So they're really gaining power over you while they tricked you and they gain everything from you. They gain all your soul power. They gain so much power from you, and they give you nothing. It was all fake what they try to give you. And you know, like I said, if narcissists are able to gain power and control over you, it is because you are weak spiritually. You could be strong physically, you could be strong in other ways, but if they can gain power over you and they can really affect you in your life, you are not as strong in the spirit as you may think you are. You have a weakness, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. We were all there at one point. When I was a young boy, a young teenager, I still felt strong. I felt confident to certain extents. But I got myself in a bit of mess with certain individuals in the past. And that's when I knew I was not as strong as I thought at that time. Because they were able to play me. They were able to get my power without giving me any. Because all their vulnerability was fake. They did trick me. Sometimes you just get tricked. And you know, I gave up my power. I became vulnerable to a narcissist, to a psychopath. And that is the worst mistake you'll ever make in your life. And that is how you know you're not as powerful as you think you are. I just wasn't spiritually. That's what I worked on the hardest in my later teens, early 20s, so on and so forth. And when you can overcome certain hurdles like that, that is when you gain true power and true strength within yourself. You're not looking to get over on anybody else. You're not looking to do nothing to anybody else. You're just you. You have your power. You feel good. Even on your worst days, you feel good to a certain extent. On your worst days. So, but if you struggle with power because probably some narc psychopath took all your power, even on your good days is going to be bad. And I know what that's like as well. It's like life just is not the same as it was at one point in time. You are at a spiritual weakness point in your life. You will get to points in your life where even the bad days are good. You'll get to a certain point in life where even the good days are bad. That is not where you want to be. You have a spiritual weakness. That's something you got to overcome to reverse it so you have good days even on your worst days. That is what you need to do. That is where you need to get to. And, it's a crazy thing dealing with these people. That's why we don't deal with them. And if you truly gain spiritual power within yourself and you take your leverage back, it will be very, 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 very difficult for a narcissist to ever gain that kind of power and control over you ever again. Very difficult. It is a crazy thing. It's deep. It goes deep. It goes deep with people in this world in general. You really got to know what you're doing, bro. With people. If you don't, you will get walked on. Because you're the one that has a spiritual weakness. People can sense that. People like to take advantage of that. I know people that are spiritually weak and I'm not looking to take advantage of them. I just leave them alone. I really do. But narcissists are predators. They're looking to gain all the power and control over you. And not even care that they completely just make a weaker person even weaker. That is horrendous. Narcissists are ruthless in this way. They're predators. They're actual predators that do not care. And you will be at the lowest of lows if you already have a spiritual weakness and a narcissist comes along, sells you a dream, and makes you even weaker because they took every last bit of what you had because they're hungry for it. They're hungry for more life. They're hungry for the weak. If they could get to the most powerful people, they would. But they can't get to them. Because the people that have ultra awareness, narcissists can't even come close to reaching them. People with ultra awareness and spiritual strength deflect narcissists like it's nothing. Narcissists are the ones that get emotional coming around really spiritually aware and spiritually strengthened people. They fold. But when a narc can sense a spiritually weak person, they slowly come in on them. They slowly fool them. They manipulate them. And it's not a good thing. You're in a weakened position. It doesn't mean you're just a weak person, period. You have the ability to be strong too. It's probably something that happened to you that made you that spiritually weak. Something probably happened to you. So you're the one that has to overcome those hurdles to understand how to get more spiritually strong again. It's you. So, this is a deep video. I'm telling you guys the absolute truth. This is how it works. And We wish everybody nothing but the best in all situations. We don't want nobody getting screwed over. We don't want weakened people to become even weaker. That is not what we want in this world. And the more people I help in this channel, the more the narcissists are gonna hate me, because they're like, damn, this guy's he's gonna ruin us all. He's gonna take all our fuel. That's why I get those trolls that come in this channel from time to time. They don't like what I do. And I don't care that they don't like what I do. I don't like them. They don't like me. Public enemy number one. Bring it. What are you gonna do? It's people like that if they ever came up to me in person, I would flatline them. And I'm not joking. These people, they get emotional when they come around me. I know other narcs, even where I come from. When I'm in their presence, they get emotional. It's because I'm way more spiritually strengthened than they are. They know they can't get to me. They know they are under me. You don't call the shots here, bub. I do. What are you going to do to me in any way, shape, or form? That's the thing. These narcissists do not got anything over me. They can't fool me. They can't overpower me in any way. They're basically my little bitch, is what they are. And these individuals, they're nothing more than snakes, trying to fool everybody else. They lack in their life. And it's no excuse to do bad things to other people because you lack. Because you're making other people who lack even more to gain your own little benefits. And it's sick. You shouldn't have to take advantage of people. It's bullshit. I don't agree with it. I'm totally against it, because I know what it is like to be in a position where you get completely lied to and taken advantage of, and I know what it can do to somebody's life. And if you don't have extreme power within yourself, it could literally ruin you forever. It literally can. And if it don't ruin you forever, it will ruin you for years. So we all must pray for the spiritually weak. It's not your fault. We pray that you get out of the mess that you could be in right now. Because these narcs, these real predators out there, they are ruthless. They really are. But I'm even more ruthless in a good way. Because they ain't got power over me. I narc the narcs. I'm a deflect to them. They try to get to me, they bounce off. Too powerful. Too switched on. Too focused. When you get severely played by a narc and you catch their game, they can never get you the way they got you before ever again. Right when they try to get you, you caught them in dead sight, like a deer in the headlights. You caught them, and you're staring right into their soul, and it's like, nah, I got you. You don't got me, I got you. I'm here to put a stop to you. I'm here to expose you. And I stand for all the people in this world that may have to go through certain tragedies like these. I stand for the people. I use my power for the good, not for the evil. Some people think everyone who's got power is a narcissist. It's not true. It's all about what you do with your power. Not every powerful person in the world is a narcissist. There's different definitions. There's different meanings to all this stuff. I think if you have power to a certain extent and you use it for the evil, that makes you a narc, a psychopath, a sociopath. If you can harness your power and use it for the good, you are a soldier of God. You are a chosen one. And that is all I got to say in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will be back, as I always am, serving the good. Peace.